Yo, 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 what's happening, beasts? This is your boy ARJ bringing you a GAC video in a slightly different format. This isn't a live stream format. This is going to be me running through my attacks and seeing if we can beat our opponent. So let's hop in and let's see what we're up against. So we are up against an opponent called Awakened, who also won Week 1, Round 1. And Awakened is a part of the Senate Dagobah. So again, got a good legacy score as well. So it's going to be a good matchup for us. Awakened has done the honor of attacking. He's beaten Finn Zorri on the north. And he has, you can see there's a very wounded Rey there. Maz with 4 holds right now. So I'm not sure whether this guy is spent at this point and, you know, he's kind of capped out. I very much doubt it. And then he's also taken Ben and Barris out of the Jawacron. So, but Ezra is still a part of that Rey team, so it's still not going to be a joke. So we're in a good position to start with. On the north side, we have our own a Finn Zorri of our own to take out. We have Lord Vader clones with the Scorch, Omicron, Dark Side Bulk with some armor pen and crit damage. That's a nice cron. We have GL Ahsoka with Ezra with an Ufu cron. Again, turn me to good health armor pen. That is nice. The extra tenacity could actually be an issue if we do decide to go and use Leia against that. And then we have a Baylan with Inquisitors, which I'm not sure if this is the right call, and I've seen a couple of other people that have set this, some other content creators have gone up against this as well. And it just doesn't seem worth the, yes, the level 6 for the Inquisitors is nice, but you really are hindering the whole mercenary kit around Baylan. So I'm still probably going to use JML just to be done with it. But we will see what happens, because there could be something in the back. We have a Reva again, which I'm terrified of, but I'm going to take a risk this time. What are we dealing with? Some health, crit damage, crit avoid. So yeah, typical 369. The Goose Drank Wine. We've got Jabba with, interestingly, 2 Relic 5. So Relic Delta is not going to be a friend of Awakened. We've got a Rey team of our own with the Jawacron, so similar to what I set, but without Ezra there. And then we have Jedi Mace. So I have a plan of attack. I know what I'm going to be doing. So let's go into the first battle, which I will probably do the Rey Jawacron here. So my plan here is to use Ufus. And let's put in, I will use Maul. I do like JTR, but there is GK and there is Barris, so I do like the value of adding Mara here just for some extra shock and control. And I will use Wampacron because I am loyal to the Wampacron with my Ufus against this particular lineup. Or at least, and with the extra health and other stats here. How is this Rey modded, out of curiosity, before I start? 300k health, 17.5k offense, which I think is substantially lower than mine, but definitely got a lot more health. So let's make a start. Okay, that's fine. And I will actually just go for a stun on maybe Baby Cal off the rip. We actually, because this is the thing, guys, you got GK in this lineup, which means that we start the match with 5 stacks of anguish. So I might actually do this. Just get a buff dispel. And now we have an even bigger buff dispel here. Okay. We have rocks, which seems to have taken some time to actually land. Tenacity up might be a problem here to get the healing immunity, but it's locked anyway. Okay, we have another whirlwind. Everybody has been into DI, so let's pop the shields up. Another heal on Rey. Again, I'm not sure. We'll just clear the foresight at this point. foresight should now no longer be an issue. And I tell you what, let's actually dump these 5 stacks. I know that seems like a waste right now, but I just wanted to increase... Well, she's going ultimate anyway, so it definitely is a waste. Bye to you. There we go. And we may as well just do the buff dispel, because we're not going to get any extra damage with the damage immunity out. This isn't going to land, although I could have done it to try and get the extra stacks to try and get to Unleashed. Ben's going to big hit here, isn't he? Oh, actually, he's got ult. Would middle... Does middle do a heal? Just bonus protection. What if I just try and throw Ben out then? Okay. And then let's get you weak. Wow. Gonna lose some banners here, guys. But I think it's gonna... This will outvalue... There we go. 72. Not the cleanest. But at this point, our opponent has 4 drops on Maz. We've got 1 drop on Rey as well. So we don't need to be super efficient. But just getting the 1 shots is definitely going to be enough for us. So next, again, I'm not going to waste any time here. We're just going to roll straight in and throw Traya in next. And I will use Talon. And last time I used Set, which kind of just isn't the best play because you're just wanting the hits to continuously hit Savage. So it's feeding him TM. Talon is likely going to be the weakest. So this Omicron is going to captivate her. So who as a 5th could I add here? You know what? I might add Red Trooper. And I could probably do with a dark side. Health and protection is nice, but seems overkill. Offense up is a waste. Buffs we do not care about. Let's just go for dark side bulk. We can take that. Here we go. As expected, guys, that's the just what we wanted was... Well, not wanted, obviously. Is wanted probably isn't the right word. But getting Talon with Captivate is not the end of the world for us. Trey is now going to pop the Isolate here. Now we can start picking on the sides. What about this? So that's interesting. I'm guessing that the cleanse there only actually works for first order allies. Unless it's an advantage clause. Okay. Big hit. That is a huge hit, actually. We get some cooldown increases. Beautiful. Okay. That isn't good. I will just pop this. I should have... Okay. That was almost a big misplay by me, by the way. If you're going to do it, at least make sure that your tank is taunting. We should kill her by the time that comes back around. Ayla has the most health, but I'm going to get rid of you because you're obnoxious. I'm going to kill... Oh, I should have done the insta-kill. Talon just saved Traya. That's the importance of running Talon here. Okay. Can we try and get some health back now? Get some banner recovery, which I think we should because this guy is thick. Just do this. Just going to do some basics for a sec, guys. Okay. Just do some abilities. Isolate. I know that's bonus protection. So again, just kind of playing with my food a little bit here, just to try and get some banners back. And sure. He's got crit immunity right now. Well, crit avoidance down, isn't it? That's the one. And we're not going to get any more back. He's about to take a turn. Basic's going to kill him anyway. So again, 63. Not the cleanest. I usually like to get a 65 with Trey because he is usually easily achievable. If you guys saw my previous round with Fat Phil, you would have found that this team almost beat my Lord Vader. Not almost beat it, but it did definitely make it difficult. I want to try Jabba this round. Just to see how this performs instead. Buffs off. I think Boba might be more useful, you know. I will use Sorticron. Oh, actually, we have two options here. It's either faster contract, which I think is one of these. It's either potentially faster contract or I go for stats. I feel like I need the defense rather than a faster contract here. So I will go ahead and use the Sorticron here. Let's give it a go. This team, like I said, led me a lot of banners last round. So we're going to go full send onto you. Wow. Okay. Do I just blow up anyway at this point? Because they got tenacity up anyway. We will see if that bites me. Nice. And we're stuck behind taunt right now. I would like offense up from you. Because you already deal a shed ton of damage. Can we get him? Not yet. Wookiee's about to go down. We're still stuck behind taunt. Jabba's coming back around. Right. Hopefully we get him here. Wow, this team. Even my Relic 9 Boosh is down. Okay. Wow. This team is nuts. I hate it with a burning passion. And nobody has tenacity up, so they're immune to ability block from either level 6 or from 9th Sister. Get some bombs, because we do need to try and get to contract. Okay. Jabba does not work. I do not know what I'm going to use instead to clean up the rest of this. Oh, you know what? I wanted to try Phoenix here first. But now I feel that with Phoenix being dead, with it being preloaded, I don't know how I feel about Phoenix being used on a preload. Maybe with light side. We'll come back to that in a second. But there's a drop, which we didn't get once last round. But like I said, we still have some flex at the moment. So we'll use you, Padme, and Snips. Light side, Cron here. Debuff infliction, health, and CA is actually quite nice. Especially when they get crit damage on that Cron. So if we can avoid the crits altogether, that is ideal. Okay, so what we're going to do is tenacity up off the rip here. And I'm going to take the 50% ultimate and rip out Boosh Leia. Because I do not want to play that game. So we're going to take back to JMK. And yeah, sure. Let's just do this. Ah, you know what? That's a misplay. I needed to target myself there. Because I needed to get that faster ult. I can't do... Let's just do cleanse. This is less than ideal. Wow, that's a fast contract. Okay. Okay, so do I just rip the Wookiee out? Because I'm now waiting on ult. And my cooldowns are jacked. Oh, these timings are not right. These timings are not good. Oh my lord. Okay. I'm going to do this on Snips to try and give her some health back. And she can't be called to assist. Okay. I still haven't got ult. Right. Again, I'm not going to get any calls here. Right. finally get a 50% ult 1.5 minutes into the fight. Let's get some prot up. I miss playing like crazy here, guys. Snips out of everyone. Out of everyone, my buff dispel. Okay, you're gone. And I do feel like Embo is an issue. So I can at least keep my taunt if I can get him out. And let's do another cooldown reduction on Cat. Okay, let's just do this. That's fine, you can keep on disarming GK. Swap this back into JMK. Ramp up Cat again using middle. I think I'm actually, as long as Chrysanthemum doesn't gain any bonus protection here, I am going to go for a big hit on him. Wow. That was anticlimactic. Okay. Cleanse. Let's just do this. Try and get to ult again. There's another ultimate coming. You watch Cat get smited here, okay? Wow. Wow. Okay. So we're pretty much screwed at this point. So I think I'm just going to leave this burn on auto. You guys don't need to see what's going to happen next because, to be quite frank, nothing is going to happen other than a timeout. So I will fast forward this part for you, just so you don't have to just waste your time watching this. And now they decide to eat GK, or JMK. Can't get any damage on Ember, by the way. Because this is the Salty-Cron, I don't even think. Now that Boosh is gone, though, I might try Night Sisters. Because original Night Sisters are not going to miss anyway, followed by 2,000 damage on Relic 5. Insane. Okay. Incredible. There it is. Okay. We didn't get anybody else as expected. Let's submit that. And that's another drop. So. Don't know what I would do different. Oh, maybe play the battle correctly and get my early ult inside the first minute, other than letting it drag on any longer. So, yeah. Let's try OG Night Sisters here. And we have Talzin, Daka, Zombie. Asajj. Just leave these four, I think. Dark Side. Actually, let's just filter by tenacity. I don't really want the bulk, if I'm going to be honest. Tenacity and crit damage I'd probably prefer. Wait, I need Merrin. You need Merrin. I don't want Zombie. Let's try this. At this point, we've got nothing to lose. Against this team, at least. Especially when we're using... That's fine. Is Talzin gone? So we will just do basics. Daka dying is not the end of the world. We'll just do this. Yeah, I probably should have looked at a potency cron then, at this point. We're getting somewhere. Just need it. There we go. Just needing the sides to fall over. Although Daka will be getting thicker with the revives. This is one tenacious Wookiee. The sides at this point are going to die. Merrin's finally getting something to land. There you go. Okay. Let's do the buff dispel. That has got way too much health for my liking. Now there's no real damage. I've actually killed the side, so this is going to get interesting. Sarge dying would not be the end of the world. There we go. Now we ride it into the sunset. Ah. No, leave Merrin. Yes, that's fine. But again, maybe I shouldn't have brought Daka, you know. 9 bombs on her. Come on, and the shock. Yes. Oh, Daka. Oh. Please die. Yes, please die. Does that deal damage as well? Come on, you've nearly got it. You've nearly... Die. Okay. Auto basic. Let's go. We ride into the sunset. At worst, I'm going to now have to use another team to clean up on Lone Jabba, maybe. So, this has no tenacity, by the way, in this Cron. So can we just appreciate how much tenacity is on Chrysanthemum here? I think is that tough? I probably should be building for potency then. This is a counter that I'm not really familiar with. I'm kind of familiar with, but it's like, is it... Somebody let me know in the comments. Is it potency that I'm needing here? Because my Merrin is tenacity modded. And she has probably, I don't know, I think like 230% tenacity, I'd like to say. So I believe that she's probably tenacious enough as is. But yeah, this is, this ain't going anywhere. Actually, oh yeah, because he's taunting. Just not enough damage. Okay, so JMK was a fail versus this. And then Night Sister was also a fail. But again, losing this team is not gonna... I'm not gonna lose sleep over losing. At the end of the day, the sides are dead. That's the main thing. I'll probably just come in here with Imperial Troopers or something and just clean this up with a third battle already. So again, this banner pinch at the moment, or that 4 holds the Maz has, this isn't over. Okay, ideally, can we get Jabba to take... I pressed wrong button. I would have wanted Jabba to take a turn then, because now he's preloaded full TM. Okay. And again, Imperial Troopers are another team which are surplus to requirements. So, let's use Via's Aiden for a mass assist. And I think she's got a healing immunity also. I used to like using Moff Gideon as another mass assist, but I don't think it's going to be needed. Because I might need him with DTMG later. So, buffs on a basic. It's going to keep the TM train rolling. Got a cleanse from Aiden if we need it. Or do I just put somebody like Death Trooper? He's got a daze. I think I'm just going to run this. This might bite me. Oh, disarm on Piet sucks. Okay. I should have checked the stats on this Wookiee. Okay, TM push. And let's just do this. Now I can put Mark on Dark Trooper. Let's get some more buffs to hopefully keep this rolling. Not quite. That Wookiee is taking it. 7k damage on a crit. Love to see it. Okay. What is this Wookiee made of? He's tenacious as hell, and I cannot get anything down on him. Sure, let's just do basic for now. Get some more buffs. Keep pushing this train along. TM push. Was not enough to get in front of Jabba. Okay. So now we're back, hitting like a noodle. Nice call from Dark Trooper on the counter. And we will just push this. Keep the buffs flowing. That's going to miss. That's a misplay. And the worst thing is, guys, we got 2 of these Wookiees to get through. Oh, how is he marked? I thought I clicked on... This has been a GAC disaster class so far, by the way. And this Jabba is causing me so many headaches that I'm going to have to use something rather expensive to get through the rest. And the shock is causing me a lot of problems. Hopefully we get a cleanse from... There it is. Okay. This is going nowhere. Out of everyone I needed to kill was Chrysanthemum. Just so I can stop these shocks. Oh, we get a vulnerable. Right, come on now. Keep chewing through. Come on. We got TM. TM is on our side. Again, I would have liked to have this buff on Dark Trooper at the moment. It's called... Oh, the healing immunity now. Right. This is the only lineup that we have now for this to potentially work. Oh, he just took a turn. Okay. And cleanse the shock off Piet. I need that buff from Piet back on. Is a dead Wookiee. Finally. Can we get a healing immunity? No. Oh my days. Right, put that on Dark Trooper. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on. We got it. The TM train is pushing, boys. I nearly backed out of this. Nearly backed out of it. Okay. Imp Trooper. Clean up right at the end. 31 horrific banners. But Again, I've wasted 2 teams there that were just surplus to requirements. But we're pretty much on equal drops unless... Do I still risk Phoenix here? Yes. So, for those that don't know, with this counter, if you are going to try this, you need to make sure that you take GBA as a 5th. Because it only... You spawn into the battle with only 5 stacks of Purge instead of 6. Which means that when GI opens up, the whole team doesn't gain tenacity up. And I'm looking for Geos. And I'm looking for light side turn me to gain crit damage, crit chance. Do I need to use that anywhere else? Maybe. Okay, let's try it. Oh, we do get to open up off the rip with the 25%. And I should have shown this beforehand, that I have in fact remodded my Captain Rex for potency to make this work. Can't get stuns, right? But we can, hopefully. There we go. I should probably be laying into you first. Put that on you, even though it's not going to save your life if something does happen. Oh, that TM removal is clutch there. Don't want to dispel. I knew I should have started with this. Granted, GI is out, so that it's not as threatening right now. There we go. I am back. Get that TM removal, not quite this time. And the sides are falling down. Down she goes. Again, this is a real nice budget counter for this. But like I said, I would have liked to have used this first time around, but beggars can't be choosers. And, like I said, this is a nice budget way of getting through this zone. I was thinking about just overkilling this, but this is definitely where the value is at here. Drag this up here. There we go. Okay. And hopefully this Reva eventually comes down. This team is definitely death by a million paper cuts. There we go. Just keep on stacking those those armor shreds. Doing 1800 a hit, so this is only a Relic 7 Reva, so this could be extremely frightening. But after you get through the first 2, she does become a little bit easier to kill. Okay. Get another armor shred. There it is. Here we go. There's one Reva. Let's get the tenacity down back on her. Again, as you can see, her health will begin to deplete faster each time. Beautiful. One more to go after this. And a 5th armor shred, but I think it's after 4 that tends not to make a difference. This is the final one to burn through. There we go, she's going. She gone. And then we kind of just want to... Ah, there we go. 44. So that is Phoenix. So, the way that to prevent Phoenix being usable against that, you need to set Marek, of which then you're really debilitating Baylan. We see a back zone. Oh. This is why he's having issues trying to get through Maz. We got QA at the back. We got Saw Rolocron, which is definitely a scary team. And then we have Bad Batch 2 there as well. Okay. So my plan of attack is Saw Rolocron. Trying to think. I don't have you. I'll probably use BKM versus Bad Batch. Saw Rolocron and QA. Interesting. I will try Great Mothers against Queen. And then I'll use Bane versus... Still got Lord Vader, though. I've got a feeling Lord Vader's just going to not enjoy going up against that. Okay, let's start off with this one that I know should be trivial. DKM, you, nope. I always pick armor because I took it to Relic 7 and I really should have done Kreese instead. Again, stats are not really going to matter. Okay. So we're going to open up here. Let's do this. Stance. Okay. Eventually I'll get to take another turn, hopefully. Right. I didn't have to target him with that. It's clear as the foresight, at least. And then I think I'm going to smash Crosshair with this, to be honest. Let's clean up Paz. There we go. Let's just take you. There we go. Take the teeth. That mark is kind of annoying, I'll be honest. And let's do a... We can ignore Taunt. Let's do a big hit on Batcher. Get some more juicy debuffs going. Okay. This point where Ancestral Resolve is stacking nicely. Again, Batcher just decides that he just wants to annoy everyone and mark my whole team. Yeah, you can leave him alone when you like. And... Sure, let's just hit Batcher again. Oh, that's a huge hit, by the way. That was offense down as well. And sure, let's get some more control and call BKM again. Hunter Merc I'm really not concerned about at this point. Okay, thank you Crosshair for playing. Our prot disruption is kind of sucky. One more turn for more birds. Just going to clean up him right now. There we go. And nobody needs a clean. We do. Again, I should have held that AoE. Slight misplay. Hunter Mercenary, by the way, is like obnoxious as a tank. Okay, Batch is about to go down as well. Right. Tell you what, let's hold this for a turn. Try and get some cooldowns back. Okay. There's Batcher. Again, I say I should keep my cooldowns, and then I'm just like absolutely smooth braining it. And hitting enemies. Right. Save the AoE so we can ramp up some birds. Oh, that was a hit. Okay, now we go in birds. Hopefully BKM. No. Right, AoE. Get some more stacks of birds on the go. That's huge. Okay, this is looking full bat. Okay. 18 is enough. With max banners. There we go. It's what we wanted to see. And we have QA here, which Great Mothers, Night Sister. And we'll do you. I forget what the play is here. I feel... Is it Blessing Spirit or is it Blessing Morgan? Because Spirit is nice for the assist calling, but Morgan being able to give you the mass assist, I feel like I'm going to do it on Morgan to mass assist Padawan Obi-Wan. I may regret this. So we're going to target you. And we're going to put Blessed onto Morgan. Will I regret it? No. And let's actually clean up these debuffs. Oh, those buffs, sorry. GMY is looking fragile over there. She increases all of our cooldowns. Like the jerk that she is. Okay. And let's get some D-pen up. Probably should have targeted her there. Okay. She's got DI. And let's just do this on Spirit anyway. Again, should have probably targeted GMY because he is fragile over there. Let's get him. Nice. She's still under DI, so it just does not make sense to go after her right now. Let's do this. And now she's targetable. Middle is going to whiff, so there's no point in doing that. Okay. Lower her max health. There we go. Beautiful. Master Qui-Gon is next on the list. Big bite. Nice. And sure. Just to make Shakti a little bit less annoying. Got TM rolling. Master down. Beautiful. Should have done a basic. Oh, I got lucky. And yeah. Another clean 65. Good use of Great Mothers. And let's go here. And use C Bane. Actually, I'll come back to this. Famous last words. But I do need to take this out. Let's go Leia. And we'll do you, and Jin. Light side Cron. What did I take against Phil? I'm going with the extra health and crit damage here. And the unresistible stun to control Ezra. I think this is really wise, actually. Okay. So we do log pull on Drogon. Okay. And we're going to do this. R2's going to take a turn anyway. So, let's do this. Who can I control? I can stop you from doing a fracture. So if I do this... Can't stop you from doing a fracture because... Wow. Okay. It's going to play out slightly differently. If I do this, does that still... Yeah, perfect. And let's just ramp up some offense there. You've got tenacity down, so we'll take your TM. Or attempt to. Basic would be nice here. Fracture still comes out. There we go. And you're unresistible stun, so we're going to keep you on lock. Again, we're just going to keep on laying into Ezra where we can. Flame on. There we go. Some good big threats averted there. Didn't check. Yeah, she's Relic 8, so I would like to get her out as well. Pop this on you. No. Okay, she's now targetable, so you're... Thought the stun was unresistible, by the way. Interesting. And Drogon's locked and loaded. Okay. Let's kill you. And... do I go banner recovery here? Not yet, because my cooldowns are jacked. Right, this is a snipe, right? Yeah. There we go. Steal your TM for the journey. No, we won't. I haven't had a single one of those land. Ah, okay. So now I'm really going to have to try and time this. Pass that to Leia. We'll try and get some ambush going now. Here we go. Low on TM. We should be able to get 6 hits into her. Take her protection away. Put out Jin. And... doesn't really matter at this point. There we go. Do I go for it? Hold it for one more turn. Don't think I'm going to... yeah, that was stupid of me. 63. Again, I was stupid. I should have just gone for the ult anyway, because we would have had the mass assist. But... lots to learn this round so far. JML is not going to get used anywhere else. So let's do you, and Luke is a waste. Really. Try 4-man. And I've got protection. Buff dispel doesn't really matter. Sure. We run this. So, you're my main concern. So now I should just be able to snipe these. Okay. Dodge, Merry Dodgemas. Swap back into Revan. There we go. There's you gone. And I could even swap back in if I wanted to. Let's just do this. Wow. There we go. And then we do you. 8th brother being in stealth, who's going to AoE me in a second, is not the nicest. Call JML. I don't want to go for the stun. And again, the insta-kill doesn't work, so there really isn't value. Here we go. You are going to... oh, what if I do this? Into Cal. Take you out of stealth. Now I should be able to stun. Oh, my... are you... like, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. That was nice. You have to be honest. That control, I like that. Okay. I'm going to probably use Slacker here. First order. And yeah, you are never going to be used again, I don't think. Use the TIE Fighter Cron. Let's do it. And I can go straight after Apple. There he is. Trying to hide over there. And let's just do this. Swap into Slacker for the cleanse. There we go. That must be nice. Instantly disarm my my SLKR. And I'm going to take all your buffs away for it. So, call him in again. Now we can call... okay. We might actually get him, yeah. Into ult. How does he not die from that? Tell you what. Swarm into him. Him having Order 66 is sucking right now. So I'm not getting any advantage. I'm not getting crit damage up. Like all the buffs that I'm needing to have. Right. There we go. Finally have buffs on the table. And sure. Don't want you doing anything. Again, let's get some recovery on her. There we go. If I do swipe, I should actually kill him in the back, which is going to give me another turn. And now I go alt to get full value. I'm going to hold that for one more turn. Famous last words. And then... Perfect. My crew is so slow that he's still in DI from the start, by the way. Which is now going to expire. And I'm going to go for this, I think. Because we have... Stunning. Stunning. Okay. 2 squads left to go on ground. So, we're going to use C Bane down here now. C and Bane. Where are you? One of these crit damage, health, and protection. With cooldown reduction, potentially. Let's see. Because this team is no joke, by the way. So, let's do this. And you're going to be an issue. Even at Relic 5. And I really don't want Saw surviving for too long. Right. Here we go. Deception on the field. And there's ult. Holy moly. Wow. This is going to get close. Bane's dead. Oh my god, am I even going to take a turn? This team is no joke. I just ripped apart C-Bane. And it's like not even high relic. Okay. I'm going to try Baylan. Because I have seen Baylan work. I'm actually scared to use Lord Vader. Full Lord Vader team though, right? I can't believe C-Bane just got ate up like that. I should have expected it. Is there anything that I could have really done differently? I don't think so. I think just not using C-Bane. Okay. Dark side bulk. Like, that's extreme bulk for Lord Vader, but I actually need damage to go with it. Yes. That's what we're going with. Okay. Start off with this. Okay, he has Order 66, which means we can target him. Wow. Almost an ult already. Why are you like, what is that dodge? There's no blind on my team. Oh, is it to do with this explosive trap? No. Oh, that heal is nice. I'm just going to go for the big hit, I think. No, let's go ult. Because now I'll have the big hit anyway. So he says. Yeah, that's good. You keep hitting the tank. Let's dispel all those buffs for a start. Wow. Please kill him. Not yet. Disarm, just please. Thank you. Okay. One headache down. Krex is feeding a lot to this team as well. Let's get ability block. There's DCT gone. Still stuck behind this idiot now. No Order 66 on the field. Let's just do this so we can not taunt. Oh, this team is absolutely crazy. The advantage for me is that his Krex is here, which means that he doesn't have Phoenix for my Reva. I cannot target. Yes, Baze. This is still looking scary. I mean, they can't kill... Oh, they can't kill Apo till they kill Lord Vader. This is fucking insane, by the way. Insane. And I feel like... I'm hoping this is going to take... This won't take effect now. Because there's no lead. May this be an appreciation post. But this team is just arguably... I wouldn't say Lord Vader is the best by any means. But he has literally ripped apart Bane. And this has just killed a full Lord Vader clone team. With no slouch of a Cron by any means. Absolutely insane. Insane. Okay, now we hopefully have Baylan to clean up the rest of this. Actually, with no Marek, I don't trust it. I've seen a better team available. QA. And then we'll do you, and haven't got Barris, but we'll take Echo GMY. Not looking too good on light side crons, by the way. Got kicks, armor pen, offense and protection. It'll do. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. Because as of, like, they haven't got an actual lead. So I think, yeah, Rolocron, sorry, is switched off now. Okay. And can we take a turn meter back? Resisted even with tenacity up. There we go. Wow. Bane was a fail. And LV was also a fail there for QA cleanup for 34 shitty banners. Okay. Actually, oh, I've still got Sith Empire at least, and I'm hoping if that doesn't work, then Malgus will. Is this Stuncron? This is going to get... Oh, we're not out of the woods yet, boys. This is a slog. This is a absolute slog fest. Bulk with health, I think, is going to be what we're going to look for. Don't want buffs. Do not care for buffs. 56% health. I'm going to go for survivability. Please don't do this to me. Right. Start lowering your max health. None of my tanks want to taunt, which is perfect. There we go. Now we should start getting some fear on the board. Okay. Is it tenacity in this Cron? No. So, I am going to go for the drain on you. Should have gone probably for the shock on you. Right. Fear. Okay. You die. And we've still got a lot of fear on the board, so go for the ability block. That's fine. And I'm going to hold the dispel. Okay. Let's go for the heal. Shock. More fear. Okay. Back-to-back cleanses. Love to see it. Shock. Nice. Get the shock and it's instantly dispelled. Ideally, don't want death mark on her. Again, we're just going to keep on whittling into Rose until we can run for a big hit. If we ever do. Oh, this is rough. Again, another death mark. Right. Oh, come on, Malgus. Right. Malgus has also got a big drain, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do buff immunity here. No more death mark. Okay. You're next on my list. Heal. No point in putting the shock back on for now. Okay. Fear control. Still got shock, so we can just keep on whittling him away. Still got shock. Right. There we go. We're getting there. Heal. There we go. There we go. Sith Empire for a horrible 61. This has not been fun. This defense has been tricky. Like, so he's had LV clones. He's had GL Ahsoka. He's got Reva on defense. Well, in terms of GLs, GL Ahsoka, Lord Vader, Rey, Jabba. So what's he actually been trying? Okay. Most importantly, let's get these fleets done. Malevolence. Home 1. Negotiator. Okay. So, we have options. I'll probably do Levi against Home 1. We'll do Profundity against Negotiator. And we will do Negotiator versus Malevolence. Okay. I'm sure the one that people use is the 5s variant at the start, right? Never know how this battle goes. Another one I need to buff up on. Even though it's at OG, I believe it's like get the defense down there. Seems like a good option. Okay. Again. Surely the big hit's going to be enough now. You asshole. 1 health. Get out of here. And then Plow. Does the push put us out enough? Okay. Let's just do this. Oh, the ability block sucks. I was hoping I'd been able to top Anakin up there. Basic. Yeah, I'm stuck being toned. Anyway, never mind. I was going to see if I could get some extra banners back. I will take 74, though. I was expecting worse. Okay. And then we use Profundity here. That's fine. Okay. Anakin, let's get you out. Good assists. Perfect start. Perfect. And sure. Here we go. And then MILF being dazed is less than ideal. Let's clean up. Or at least get some speed up. Wiggle. Right. Bring this beautiful bastard in. This the one calls out Rider, yeah. Not as many assists as I would like. I feel like going after Marauder last is probably the play. Just because the amount of bulk that he has and the 2 lives, that when I go ult in a second, it means I haven't got to deal with his shenanigans. So let's do a buff dispel there. Now we go ult. Mostly buffs are dispelled at this point. I thought that was the AoE. Okay. Is you gone? We actually get some assists. And then I can call... No, I can't call anyone. Let's just bring in Outrider again. You do have an AoE. And we have got TM over you right now. Obviously, I don't get the assist. Here's the banners. Anyway. Wait. You arsehole. You've just taken 2 banners away from me, haven't you? Or at least 1. Took 1 banner to the grave. He's such a cock. Okay. And that was 75, I think. Which gives us this horrible fleet. Which, I'm just going to check insight real quick. I do believe that against Home 1, that Levi can potentially 3-man start this. Levi banners. 100%, yeah, 3-man. Famous last words. Nah, there's a lot of them with 100%. So, there's one where somebody's even attempted a 2-man, which is quite insane. Wait. May this be a lesson to you all. If you have this lineup, it does not call the new ship. It's not calling Drogon's ship first, which means, you know, you get the early ult, you get all the benefits from having that ship coming out first. This is why my channel was created. This is definitely something insightful that you need, those of you that you need to be checking your defense to make sure that you haven't got this set. Or at least you haven't got bigs in your defense. Because that is a problem. And his cooldowns are cooked as well now, so if he does decide to come out, the damage is already done. AoE will hopefully... And the bomb just get a heal. There we go. And a Levi for 75. Okay. It is what it is. Horrible score. Horrible. 1768. Pressure's on him. I one-shot everything on the north. So we used Sith Empire for 61. We used SLKR for 65. We used Leia against GLAT with... Or GL Ahsoka, sorry. Don't slate me in the comments. Against Ezra. And then we used JML against Baylan for 66 banners. The south was rough. We used Ufus against Rey for 62, or 72 with the extra 10 to start. We used Traya for 63 instead of 65. That hurt. Jabba, we attempted JMK first, and I misplayed the early ult. Ended up losing and only taking out Bush Leia. We used Night Sisters to try and clean up the rest of it, which I will be checking the tenacity of this Wookiee before I end this video. And I thirdly then, because the Night Sisters only took out the 2 Relic 5 characters, and ended up using Imperial Troopers, which went down to the final minute of cleaning up Jabba and Chrysanthemum. Reva, I tried to use Jabba first because I thought that Jabba was going to be a dunk, to be honest. Jabba got wrecked. I only killed Grand Inquisitor. And then I cleaned up with Phoenix when Phoenix was my initial go-to team that I wanted to use there. On the back, we used BKM against Bad Batch for a full 65. We used Great Mothers versus this Queen Amidala team again for a full 65. Against Saw Gerrera, okay, with the Rolocron, by the way. We tried C Bane first with a high damage, high health cron, and we did not kill anything. So went in with Lord Vader, again, super high crit damage, armor pen, health cron with dark side bulk, and the only thing that we took out was Saw Gerrera, which gave us a nice cleanup with Queen Amidala for maximum of 34 banners. And finally in Fleet, we had Negotiator versus Malevolence, which was a 74. We used Profundity versus Negotiator, which gave us 75. And we used Levi 3-man start versus Home 1. So, that conducts our round 2. That was horrible. And I know that, you know, I've got 4 holes on Maz here, but that is equally going to be the same amount of banners if he gets through it on the 5th battle. That he still has options because, depending on what he has, obviously I bled 1 battle there, I bled 2, and then I bled another 2 there. So he still has, as long as he gets through Rey in 1 more hit, then this is still an open match. Just so you guys know, I decided to set Afra on the front because I wasn't using her. Trenchcron on the north, we had Gas on the north, and Finn Zorri, which has obviously already been beaten. On the south, Maz still holding, Saw Gerrera with Rolocron ourself on the front, just no Captain Rex. Jedi Mace on the front as well, and Rey, so almost similar to him. And on our back wall, I do have Reva, GL Ahsoka with the ATF Cron, which is kind of shit, to be honest, and Pirate King Hondo. So, he does have the likes of Slacker, Lord Vader. Oh, he doesn't have Lord Vader, but he has Slacker on the front. So, I'd be intrigued to know what GLs he's going to be trying to clean up either Maz or Rey at this point. So, yeah, I will end the video at this point, and I will come back a little bit later on, and, well, not a little bit later, at the end of the round, more than likely. And I'll provide an update, which you guys will see now. So this is really anticlimactic, guys. Our opponent didn't come back and try any further attempts, which means that we are 2-0 for the week going into round 3. So let's see if we can get the full 3-0. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do apologize again at the start of the video. I didn't realize that I forgot to basically make sure the Spotify music was coming through, and it was in my ears, but it wasn't coming through to you. So I'll make sure that's corrected for next time. If you guys are new, please feel free to drop a like and a sub. Really trying to push the YouTube side at the moment. And if you want to catch some of my streams when I do go live, then feel free to follow me over on Twitch as well, which, again, links to these can both be found in the description. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days, and I will catch you in the next one. Deuces.